Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to be going over the madness of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. And I gotta say, ever since I played the demo since the summer of 2016, I've been excited for this. For this game, I got the digital deluxe edition for the Xbox One. Since it's a digital copy, I can't show much of the art, but your standard cover is the outside of the baker's home. But the version I have has this design. As far as the game's synopsis, I'm going to read what's on the game's description. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard sets a new course for the Resident Evil series, as it leverages its roots and opens the door to a truly terrifying horror experience. Set within a sinister plantation in Dovey, Louisiana, the game takes place after the dramatic events of Resident Evil 6. Main character Ethan Winters has been led to the abandoned locations in search of his missing wife, and there he encounters the mysterious Baker family, who have been missing from the area with no recent contact to anyone. Alright, so if you buy the game before February 7th, you get a redeem code for Resident Evil Retribution movie. I might do a giveaway on my Twitter or something, so stay tuned for that. So I pre-ordered the game on the Xbox store. I guess I'll go over the pre-order bonuses. It came with a survival pack which is called the Recovery Set. This includes herbs, a first aid med, and a strong first aid med. These items will be all in the supply box. The box can only be used once. Pre-orders also include a defense coin. This will grant you a defense boost. And the last thing included is the Madhouse difficulty level unlock. Normally this becomes available if you complete the game. As far as the season pass goes, it will include 3 sets of DLC throughout the year. Now that I got the game's deluxe edition details out of the way, let's talk about the actual game. Holy crap, I must applaud Capcom for getting back into the claustrophobic area with limited resources to stay alive. This is one of the best horror games I've played in a while. The game has a first-person point of view which is different from the franchise. The game has puzzles throughout the manner to solve to get throughout the game. You could combine items to make space in your inventory. There seems to be also a save spot just like the old Resident Evil games. You can also dump your items in the storage box to make room for your inventory. But anyways, let's talk about the main obstacle. Meet the Bakers, a sadistic family who has taken the main character named Ethan's wife, Mia. He goes to Louisiana to the Baker's manor to track her whereabouts. In this house, the Bakers are after you. It's worth noting that the scare factor is definitely there, but the game does lack variety in enemies. However, I'm actually fine with that because the main focus is the Bakers. If you played the demo, that was a small portion of videotapes that you will find in the full game. Throughout the game, you will find many tapes to play and give you some backstory on what's going on. These tapes also give you clues on what to do to proceed in the game. Exploring could be a reward because there's items hidden throughout the manor. I tend to search every nook and cranny when I'm in the safe zone. You also find notes and pictures relating to the events of the game. It's also worth noting that item locations are completely different from the demo. Also, the dirty coin you find in the demo can be transferred over to the game. Now, the story is a little bit all over the place, especially for a certain person working for our organization in the game's ending. Don't worry, I won't spoil it. The Bakers seem to have special abilities if you watch the trailers. Jack, for example, looks like he could regenerate since he's been practically killed multiple times, and he's still after you.
Sure shit beats the hell out of dying.
But anyways, I feel like this game is definitely worth picking up. I'm not a fan of the pre-order bonus, where you unlock madness difficulties, something that's already in the game. Does the game give you tension and feel unnerved when you're inside the Baker's manor? Yes. This game makes you think twice about running and gunning, but rewards you for saving bullets and thinking strategically. This game is good. I think I went over everything without spoiling the game. That's all I have for this video. If you like what you see, leave a like, comment on your experience, hit the bell for notifications, and subscribe for more content. I am out. Peace.